Welcome to the finale of the Chicopee Only Hard Mode Palworld Challenge. This is the final episode, and our goal is to beat the game by defeating all Alpha Pal bosses and the 5 Syndicate Tower bosses. We have 5 Alpha bosses left and 3 Tower bosses. And still, to this very moment, I don't know if this challenge is even possible, but we're gonna try. Last episode, I began to farm Lowlanders who have a 1% drop at cake, which is required for breeding. I got my first cake and left you all with a pretty big cliffhanger on what the first egg hatched into. So let's clear that up right now. Come on, come on! Oh, let's go! Musclehead Ferocious! I've got to rename him. Main chick, it makes sense, it totally makes sense. This is so massive, you guys have no idea. With this new Chicopee, we are inching closer and closer to our optimal setup for the final bosses. The goal now is to continue breeding until we can get one with Lucky on it, as well as maybe Hooligan, which also increases attack. A secondary goal I have is to get to level 50 to make sure we are maximizing our damage output. Let's get to work. Welcome to night number 7. There is no time to waste if I'm going to make the best chicken in the game, you know? This is our final Lowlander of the night, and it is mushrooms. We're gonna have a lot of mushrooms. We have 53 so far today. Yes, I just died on King Paka. Yes, I'm still farming him for experience, and yes, I died again walking back to King Paka. Who's asking? By the way, when I did get back into the tunnel and get my stuff, King Paka was dancing. I was gonna try to fight him again, but honestly, the fact that he's dancing kind of scared me, so I decided to leave. She dropped two bags. Oh, it's strange juice. No. You know, guys, it's getting kind of late, and I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this level tonight. Just kidding. Oh, just in time. Also, I didn't realize I had no shields. That's level 38, and it took. Any guesses? Do you guys have any guesses on how long that took? It took, can we pull it in here? 2 hours and 51 minutes to go from level 37 to 38. 2 bags? Oh, fucking strange juice. It gets me every time. 2 bags. Yes! We got a cake! I'm so happy, dude. I don't know why it's so amazing. Put in this lucky Chicopee with... What is going on? Oh, he's huge. I forgot he's big. Wait, Lowlanders are raiding the base. Dude, if they drop cake, I'm losing my mind. Pals go in together. Throw them in there. Let's give them a cake and have at it. All right, it has been 10 minutes. Our egg is done. Come on, please, please, please be good. Please. No. We got Ferocious and we got Masochist, which literally almost cancels out Ferocious. So these two are a terrible match. All right, you know, last night we got a cake. I don't know. Oh, double bag, double bag, double bag, double cake. Oh, let's go, a back-to-back cake night. All right, it's ready to go. Come on, give us the good chicken.
How about new?
What is that? It has every trait, but they're all terrible. What? That is a bad chicken. Thanks for nothing. Hello and welcome to the North Pole. I decided to take on Frostallion and she's not easy, but I got her glitched on this rock. I know this is lame, but if Frostallion gives a lot of experience for killing it, it could be something I come back to and farm when I need a little break. Oh, 20,000 experience? We will not be coming back to Frostallion, but still, that means we are down to the final 4 Alpha Pals. It is night number 13. We've gotten some luck lately with the cakes and oh my god, dude, yes! Wait, that's like, oh, we had a night in between, but guys, we're getting so much cake. We get another try at making the most overpowered Chicopee. Let's go. All right, here we go again. I love this part of the game. Come on. Oh, what is that? Wait. Oh, Workaholic. No, Workaholic's not good. Oh, I got so baited. I saw 3 of the golden traits. And to top it all off, Coward is actually one of the worst traits we can get because it just reduces our attack anyways. So that could have been the best chicken ever if it was Hooligan and Ferocious. Damn it. All right, let's keep going then. Oops, I forgot to record it, but that is level 39. I didn't time this one, but yeah, it took me like half the day. I don't know, 3-4 hours, something like that. It's only gonna get worse. Let's go. So I've done some research on something that's going to be extremely beneficial for the success of this challenge, and it seems I will need 377 ingots. I don't have an exact counter right now. I'm at like 8 or something in the inventory, but I have a few at base. We have a lot of ingots to go, but all of these ingots are going to pay off in the end, I promise. I know it might seem kind of crazy to get that many, but it shouldn't take me too long. I don't know, maybe like 5-6 hours or so. I really have no idea. But since I have to wait for nighttime anyways for the cakes, this is what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, this is my route for killing Bushi. And if you're someone who is extra observant, you would notice that there are 2 Bushi on my screen. Yep, up there on the mountaintop, there is one that can spawn up here. Basically, any spawn point can be a Bushi, so I just have to kind of reset the zone every couple of minutes and come on back and redo the route. On night number 17, things got a little bit crazy. These Lowlanders, as I've shown before, have not just a cake drop, but a couple other items that really don't do anything. And every time I see a double drop on the ground, I get excited, except I often will see not the cake. And this one had 2 of those drops in a row, and I got both the strange juice and the memory wiping medicine. Both of those drops could have been cake, but you know what? The memory wiping medicine is cool because it'll let me reset my stats from leveling up. So it is something that we're probably going to use in the future. Yes, we are back at the Bushis with the big hat, and there is level 40. That took a couple of days worth of playing. I am starting to get a little bit annoyed at how slow these levels are. It is starting to wear on me a little bit. I know I haven't shown a lot of it, but I kill a lot of alpha bosses outside of what you see on recording. I just kind of rotate through them. I kill Anubis pretty much every night because he respawns after I kill those Lowlanders, and it's a long grind. It's a very long grind. Wait, what is going on? Why is this Chickapee just casually walking over a fire right now? Oh, wait a second. Do you guys see that? Its traits are abnormal and destructive. Okay, it is confirmed that the traits in Palworld do actually change the personality of the chicken. This dude just tried to turn himself into KFC. Oh my god. Another day is coming to a close. We have been farming ingots for this entire in-game day. We got 23 ingots. That's not too bad. We've had better, but off to the beach to kill some Lowlanders. Oh man, guys, it has been a lot of nights. This is night number 26. Haven't really seen anything in many nights. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh my god, double bag, double bag, double bag, double bag, double bag. Come on. Oh, suspicious juice. I've seen so many of the strange juice and suspicious juice, and I don't know why these Lowlanders drop such suspicious juice. I don't even know what that could be, but we've had a very unlucky streak of nights. It has been a lot of in-game time without a cake. Guys, it is time we have a discussion about something. I'm level 40 at the moment, and the last 3 levels have taken about 20 hours of in-game time to get. If I'm going to beat this challenge, I will need to be level 50. I'm pretty bad at the math, but some rough calculations show close to 100 hours to grind from level 40 to 50. The amount of time is absurd considering all I would be doing is running around in circles killing alpha pal bosses. So I put up a poll on my YouTube page here, and you guys had a vote on if I should increase my experience rate and skip the insane grind time. I know I said I would never touch the in-game settings again, but the grind could be a huge time sink. There's really no fun in that for both me and you as the viewer, and the vast majority of you agree and think it would be better to skip the massive grind and increase my experience rate. Now, I've thought about it a lot, and I think I'm going to accept this on one condition. You saw me kill Frostallion like a little bitch, so the deal is this. I increase my experience rate and get to level 50, but I kill Jetricon, Palladius, and Necromus straight up. No glitches, no cheesing, just me and my Chickapees. Those 3 Alpha Pal bosses are the 3 level 50s that are remaining, which means that I have to kill Astagon before I do any of the experience changing. And Astagon is no joke. I talked about him a little bit earlier on, but for some reason, he's a little bit tougher than a lot of the other Alpha Pal bosses so far. I don't want to panic too much. This is the lowest I've ever gotten him. He's so difficult, man. These abilities that I have to dodge are insane, but I think I've got a pretty good rhythm. Oh no, 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 not this one. This is the hardest one to dodge. I'm out of room. Oh, come on, chicken. No, no. Oh, this guy is so difficult. There's literally just no room for error. I hate that we're in a cave right now for this. All right, we'll try again. I grabbed my stuff and went in again and got immediately clapped. But the next attempt was basically flawless. I had full shields almost the entire time. I played incredibly well. My chicken was doing tons of damage and we got the kill and almost enough experience to level 41. And with that kill, we only have 3 alpha pals remaining. And on top of that, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is the 377 ingots that I needed to collect for a secret goal of mine is actually only 337. The bad news is I don't have the recipe yet for what I want to spend these on. And I think it's finally time I tell you guys what the 337 ingots are for. It is for a legendary handgun schematic. This legendary handgun can be crafted on the weapon workbench and is my best in slot weapon going forward for the rest of the challenge. The only problem is that it is dropped from Beacon, a level 29 Alpha Pal boss on a 3% drop chance. I've killed Beacon over 30 times or so far with no luck, but maybe today that will change. Come on, Beacon, you know you want it. Wait, that's a lot of bags. Wait, did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, there it is. Yes, that's the handgun schematic. Oh, there it is. I have farmed this stupid boss for way too long. Oh my God, guys, this is my official best in slot gun for the challenge going forward. I know you guys don't really need proof or anything, but I just want to show you how many precious plumes I have. This will make, yeah, 78, and he drops like 2 or 3 each time. All right, I think we have all the materials ready. There it is, the handgun. It looks so cool. 16,000 workload. That sounds like a lot. Okay, let's just see how long this takes. Okay. That is not moving at all. Oh my God. I'm gonna start a timer. Yep, you are seeing that correctly. 1.5 hours. It is only halfway done. It's been an insane amount of time. I've luckily not been physically here pressing the button. I found something I could put on my key to do it for me. So I have been taking a break. I haven't really been at the computer. However, that is still insane. 1.5 hours, which means we have 1.5 hours to go until we get our best gun. I will see you in that amount of time. Oh, after 3 hours, we got our legendary handgun, 625 attack. That is why we made this thing. So this gun should last potentially all the way through the rest of the challenge, but we're officially ready. And with 3 Alpha Pal bosses remaining, it is time to increase our experience rate to 20x so we can get level 50. And this feels kind of wrong. By the way, 308 days. I think we're just gonna go straight up to 20 and just kill some sort of alpha boss and get to level 50. It feels wrong. It really does, and I ideally would not want to do this, but, you know, it's a waste of time. Like, realistically speaking, it is so much time that I would just be going back and forth. Everything at this point is figured out. We just have to beat the last 2 bosses, and it's over. So, as wrong as it feels, it also feels right. There it is, level 41. And I'm back at my favorite spot. I figure, why not just get a few experience and levels off of getting some, ingots, because I'm gonna need some more potentially. I want to repair my musket before I take on a few bosses. 16,000 experience as well. That's super nice. No, I thought it through a little bit, and ideally I want to use the musket for my first attempts, and as I get closer to beating each boss, I'll switch to the handgun, because this thing is gonna cost a lot of money to use. I have to buy handgun ammo, which is a lot more than fire arrows and musket shots. This handgun is precious to me. I want to use it as little as possible. I've decided that it's probably better just to farm Alpha Pal bosses and get the experience. So the next little bit of time was spent killing Alpha Pal bosses, getting as much experience as possible. We're already level 42, and of course Anubis makes us level 43, getting us 448,000 experience, which is a big amount. 3 levels in about 30 minutes or so. And so the grind to level 50 begins. Does that say 1 million experience to 47? That is a terrible chickpea. You have no idea how happy I am that you guys voted for the experience rate increase. That's level 48. We have 1.4 million experience to level 49, and I actually timed this level, and it took 31 minutes, even with 20x experience rate. That's insane. We are almost there, though. Just 2 more levels to go. This has been the best zone for me to level up. My fire moves are too strong. Level 49. One more to go. And 1.7 million experience. How do people do this? I can see why people might quit before getting max level if they don't know that you can increase the experience rate. That is absurd. Yes, I'm back killing Bushis. I found out I have another item I need to make with ingots. And I figured, why not get level 50 in the most obvious place? I just thought that was the perfect way to get level 50. I mean, without the Bushis, this challenge would honestly be impossible. I'm not even sure still if it is possible, but I know for a fact that if the Bushis weren't in the game, there would be zero chance chicken only hard mode was possible. All right, so I think it is time. Let's condense and get main chick a lot of power. We're gonna put main chick in. There it is, 64 with plenty of chicken to spare. There's the max level. Very good. We're gonna go straight over here and enhance main chick up as much as possible. So let's just go. We have plenty of souls, by the way. So we're gonna do this on everything. And we are maxed out, plus 30%. All right, now that we got everything cleaned up, we need to give all of these fruits to main chick. Make sure she has full moves ready. And we're looking pretty good. We're probably missing a few good moves, but overall, I think we got what we need. Now, one thing I do want to make sure we take care of is let's go get some gold. And this is going to be the biggest sale of the game so far, 168K. Honestly, I thought it was going to be more. We have some more in our bank at home. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. 220K is not bad. And something we do need to make real quick with the 15 ingots that we were collecting is this cooking pot. For those unaware, the cooking pot here allows you to make higher tier food. And the reason I'm making it is because there is some food out there that will increase your stats temporarily. One of them being an omelet, requiring an egg and a tomato. There it is. And as you can see, there's the omelet. We're gonna have to buy some tomatoes. And of course, just to tease me, here's a cake that I can't ever make. If only I could just sit here and let the cakes cook and I could get unlimited eggs. But I think it's time we go and take on Necromus and Palladius and get that out of the way. And that'll help us get some experience on main chick as well. I think we're strong enough. I'll see you guys at Palladius and Necromus. I have made the decision to take on Palladius and Necromus at the same time. I figure this is the ultimate test of my mechanical ability. If I can handle beating both of them at the same time, I think that means I can handle beating the final boss. But let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can pull it off. Back on fire. Good stuff. I need to run. I need to run. Come on. Eleven health. There we go. We got Necromus. We got Necromus dead. Down to one chicken, but I think we can do this. 524. Oh, we're on fire. It's GG's. It's GG's. I knew we had one more fire. It's over, guys. We did it. We killed Palladius and Necromus both at the same time. I honestly, I might be one of the best players in Palworld. For the time being, I feel on top of the world. I think if we can beat Jetragon like this, we have at least proved that we can beat all alpha bosses on hard mode with chicken only, and we might be the GOATest ever. We might be the GOATest POW player. Oh, I feel so good. Jetragon, possibly the most badass pal in the game. He's extremely fast, has unique abilities, and is simply the coolest. Beating him is going to be extremely difficult. One pal mechanic I've struggled the most on is when the pal comes racing towards you and takes off your shields just from the sheer contact. Jetragon has this ability. From what I could tell, there is no counter to this. If he does it 2 times in a row while my shields are down, I die. We're gonna have to get lucky with RNG, and we're gonna have to play extremely well if we're gonna have any chance of beating Jetragon. And on top of that, he has an ability that shoots out projectiles. The only way to avoid all damage from these missiles is to roll out on a perpendicular circle around Jetragon. Not only is this mechanically demanding, but there's a lot of terrain that can get in my way too. And unfortunately, on this first attempt, that's exactly how I died. Oh, that's so difficult. Every death on Jetragon is a 20 or so minute setback. It's a pretty long walk back to where I died, and there's no fast travel point once I get there. And I did die on my way back, and I died again. Every time it sent me back another 20 minutes or so. But an hour or so later, I got to attack Jetragon again. Yeah, we have to run more at a perfect angle, perpendicular. All right, we're probably dead here. Yeah. Honestly, not much you can do. I had to play it 100% perfect. This is so difficult. This is, if nothing has prepared me for the final tower bosses, this will. This will be the final test to even prove that we deserve to be at the tower boss. Decided to wait till nighttime to get back safely to my items because they're literally in the middle of where he is. I don't think Jetragon will wake up, even if I'm very close to him. By the way, I didn't record it, but I ended up using one of those memory wiping medicines and put a ton of points in my health and stamina. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference or not, but I figured I would try. And that's an easy dodge as well. I'm gonna have to get better at the timing of what's going on. This one I just have to dodge absolutely perfectly, and I was able to do it there. Oh, we actually dodged one there. I don't know what it was about this fight, but I felt strangely calm. I guess I was in the zone without knowing it, but every mechanic was in slow motion, and I was playing extremely well. Knowing that I had both the fire and the poison crossbow, I knew it was not going to take too long to take him down. At least everything was going smoothly until it wasn't. Chicken, please come out. We couldn't dodge, we couldn't dodge. Come on, something. 47 damage. I have 67 health. I have 67 health. I can't take another ounce of damage. We are so close. 300. Come on. He's on fire. He's on fire. Moments to go. We did it. We did it. Oh my God. All Alpha Pal bosses are complete. It is possible to kill every Alpha boss on chicken only. Oh, I have chills right now. I have chills right now from the relief of being done with the Alpha Pals. If nothing else, we can say that we defeated every Alpha Pal boss on hard mode with chicken only. The only thing holding us back from beating this challenge once and for all is potentially the damage output. It is the last mystery that we have to solve. Are we able to beat every Syndicate boss within 10 minutes with some of the worst pals in the game? Near the final moments of the fight, when I got hit by Jetragon and taken down to 67 health, I didn't realize at the time, but putting points into health is the only reason I was able to get Jetragon down. This challenge continues to push things to the limit, and I can't wait to see how far we can push it on the final 3 Syndicate Tower bosses. I no longer need that much stamina to get across the world, and I certainly do not need a ton of weight. So let's get some health first, because we're gonna need to be able to take a few hits. We'll stay at 2K. The big thing I want to max out is my attack. But now we're at 175, and that also gets increased by pals in your inventory. So I have Vanguard, which increases my player attack by 10%, and I happen to have 2 of them, and I have 1 Stronghold Strategist because I don't have a 3rd one yet. I want to go in with a musket on the 3rd tower boss because there's a chance that we don't need to use our handgun yet. And ideally, we keep this at full durability and we don't spend money on the ammo. I think we just go ahead and take on the 3rd boss now. I don't really feel like there's another reason to wait. The first tower boss is an electrical type, so we need to make sure that our pals have some ground typing, of course, and we're just gonna go in and test the waters. I don't have the handgun on me because I don't want to waste any ammo, and because Axel and Orzerk are level 35, I believe, it's gonna be fairly easy for me to beat them. But unfortunately, on my first attempt, the purple projectile bomb things were a little bit too quick for me to handle, and I got clapped, all right? I got clapped on the third tower boss, but it looks like we were on pace for the damage, so I'm not worried about that at all. Oh, I forgot he has this move. I didn't see that last time. I totally forgot. All right, we are 4 minutes or so in, and we're easily on pace for the damage. It looks like Axel and Orzerk are not going to be too difficult to beat, luckily. I'm not going to bore you guys too much, because up until this point, I haven't been hit by even one mechanic until I tried to save my chicken, and the lightning beam hit me in the toes, and I lost my shields. And immediately after that, I had to dodge one of those really difficult to dodge purple balls. And after that, we kind of coasted through. 2.5 minutes left, and Axel and Orzerk was basically dead. I wasn't worried about this boss at all, but we have killed 3 out of the 5 bosses. Now, I do not expect the next 2 Syndicate Tower bosses to be as easy. However, it is only 10 minutes each, which means we could potentially be done with this challenge in as little as like 30 minutes. It's just insane to think about. What we know about Marcus and Phalaris, the boss within, is that it's a fire type. He's also level 45, which means my damage is automatically going to be less than it was in tower number 3. I've got to get through 146,000 of health in 10 minutes. This is truly the first test of our damage potential, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't scared. There is a chance that the challenge could end right here because I don't have a good enough weapon to handle the damage requirement. Still, this first attempt is all about learning the mechanics of the fight and getting comfortable with it before I whip out the legendary Glock. Nothing too scary yet. Our damage output is looking very bad though. We've done 8k damage in 1 minute. That is not looking good. We've dodged this type of move 100 times in our life, so we're good there. Let's take the L and we'll come back. I think I'm actually already ready. I can't be too afraid to use the handgun. You know, I gotta be using it, and I made it for a reason. I spent 24 hours or so making it for a reason. All right, we are strapped with the handgun now. It feels good to have a legendary weapon. This thing could be insane. I do need to get some ammo though. This is expensive. This is very expensive. Okay, let's just buy a couple hundred for now. Oh man, if I'm not confident, I should not be using this. Attack man is out. Here's the poison arrow. We immediately got the poison. Very good. All right, let's try this handgun. Oh, that's a ton of damage. The benchmark number we're looking for is about 70k at the 5-minute mark. We were not very close to that, so I decided to let myself die and come back in and try again. I didn't use that many handgun bullets, so I'm feeling pretty good about that attempt, even though we lost. This is going to be the first real attempt. I am going to be using this handgun as much as I possibly can. If I can get headshots and keep my damage output high, I think we can get this 4th tower boss down. Up until this moment, I have let my Chickapee do most of the dirty work, but now it's time that I participate. And as empowering as it feels to have a gun that actually does damage, it also adds a lot of pressure, and I began feeling a lot more nervous. There are a lot more things to pay attention to at this point, but I was up for the challenge. The 5-minute mark was looking good, 70,000 health remaining. We are on pace to kill the boss. However, as time went on, I was met with a problem. We're down to 46 bullets. It's not good. There's a chance we fail this challenge just because we didn't buy enough. Okay, I need to pull the musket out. I have 1:44 left. Come on, 20k damage. Come on. I just got to keep my main chick out dealing damage. Reload. Come on. 13k. This is going to be so close. We have 40 seconds. I did not see that. I did not see that. 305. Come on. 30 seconds for 7k. It's so close. There's no way. 800 damage remaining. Oh, it's my mistake. Oh, I should have bought more handgun ammo. I will never make that mistake again. That was 20,000 gold down the drain. I had it if I just had the ammo. Oh no. Oh, that's so depressing. I can't believe it came down to that. I knew it was gonna be close, but I thought we had it. I have certainly had a few setbacks in this challenge, but this one stung. It just feels so dumb to make a mistake like that. I could have easily just bought more bullets and been fine. Luckily, I do have extra gold, so step 1 is to replenish my ammo, and step 2 is to actually go and get one more Vanguard Chicopee. Although we had enough damage to kill Marcus and Phalaris, it's clear that the final boss is going to be very, very difficult. So heading out and catching one more Vanguard Chicopee will increase my attack by 10% more. I figured while I was feeling a little bit down from that attempt, I would do this and break up the time. It ended up only taking about 20 minutes to find a Chicopee with Vanguard. And now, with 2 Chicopees based on attack and 3 with Vanguard, I think it's time we head back in there and give it another go. Just keep the damage output going as much as we can. We're hitting 200s now, so that last Vanguard made a huge difference. Good headshots. Okay, we're at 100k. I think we're on pretty good pace at the moment. I feel like we're making like record time right now. Come on, shields are back. Shields are back. That's important. 39k. I think we're on good pace. We're on really good pace. And yes, is this as fast as the gun shoots? I'm shooting it as fast as possible. I think we're in a really good spot. As long as we don't die, we definitely got the DPS. Come on, please get out. We got our shields back. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I wasn't even sure what health it was at. I just focusing on dodging mechanics. Let's go. Oh, we had plenty of time. I have no idea what the time even was. Oh, that was so nerve-wracking. We have 1 objective left, guys. 1 left. As much as I want to celebrate right now, I'm not even sure yet if this is a doable challenge still at this point. It might be too much damage to get out before 10 minutes. Everything we have worked for so far comes down to this. We spend close to 24 hours in total gathering ingots for this legendary handgun. We killed alpha bosses constantly so that we could afford ammo. We caught over 500 Chicopees to condense and power up our strongest ones. We farmed cake on a 1% chance to have a shot at getting a stronger Chicopee. So many small steps, all leading to this moment. The only thing I know about this final fight is that another YouTuber out there attempted to beat Palworld on hard mode with Chicopee only, and he couldn't. Even with an assault rifle and better armor, his damage output was nowhere near enough. But here we stand at the final tower, ready to put it all on the line. Here's what we know about tower number 5. This tower hosts Victor and Shadowbeak. They are a dark type, which means I will need dragon moves to deal increased damage. But the biggest hurdle to overcome is its staggering 200,000 health, about 60,000 more than Marcus and Phalaris. Additionally, Victor and Shadowbeak are level 50, meaning I will be doing even more reduced damage from my guns and Chicopees. Many obstacles are stacked against us, but before we can even begin worrying about the damage, I have to learn the mechanics so I can live the entire 10 minutes. We do 220 damage. What? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Those are random. Holy, my chicken's like dead. Okay, this move we dodged 100 times before. We know what to do there. So far, I'm not too intimidated. This is the crazy move. So we need to like somehow hide. Okay, so we need to use the pillars. All right, so let's see if we can pull our chicken back and just dodge. Okay, dodging is tough because you have to dodge at different angles. All right, attempt number 1. I think I understand what's going on here. I want to do one more attempt at least just to figure out a better idea on this charge move, because that's the one thing I'm concerned about. The next attempt was not good. I got hit by some random spikes, and it's feeling like it's going to be a lot more difficult mechanically than I initially thought. But honestly, I'm feeling kind of crazy. I want to get this challenge done, and so the real attempts are coming up next. Okay. I think I'm ready for the first full attempt. I have some omelets. I'm about to eat one and then put them in my food slot, so I don't have to worry about eating them during the fight. It's gonna be a costly attempt, but we've got to try. There is a chance that we are done with this challenge in 10 minutes or less. Come on, guys. Let's see what we can do. Oh, the damage output is so good. Oh, we got an instant freeze, too. Look at the damage. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, here is the first yellow ball thing. Come on, just get around the pillar, get the chicken back. There we go. Oh, well done there. Well done. That's not good. That's not good. Why'd we get stuck? We're 50k down. We're kind of on pace right now. Give or take. Backwards. Okay, we got our chicken back. We're doing okay. That was pretty ideal placement on there. I did not see that coming. All right, let's get some more fire damage going. I think fire's up next. We're a little bit behind pace. We did really well there. 100k damage, we're way under pace. We're way under. Why am I going this way? I don't know if I should stop and mitigate my damage. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I don't have enough damage right this second. Oh, this is tough. This is really, really, really tough. That was a lot of money to spend. It sucks to say, but I really need to almost put in more, like I don't think health is really important to me at all. I just have to play perfect. I think that's the move. Reroll everything into pretty much attack and just dodge everything. So let's do health first, stamina, and just go straight attack. That gets us a 213 attack. That's a big upgrade, actually. By the way, this handgun already requires 57 ingots to repair. Even with the changes to our attack, those who can do math will notice that I am a little bit behind pace here, and I can't stress enough how detrimental every attempt is that I fail. And unfortunately, attempt number 2 was another one of those failures. It's not looking good right now. It doesn't seem like we have enough damage. I don't know how to increase damage much more than what I already have. For attempt number 3, I got a little bit crazy and I made an incendiary grenade, hoping that it would guarantee get the boss on fire, but it did not do that. It was something that I thought about a long time ago and wanted to try out, and it doesn't even do that much damage, so we're gonna scrap the incendiary grenade from here. And since it just wasn't a strong start, I decided to let myself die so we could get to attempt number 4. You could tell attempt number 4 was gonna be bad from the start because I whipped out this calculator trying to figure out how much damage per second I could do, and all that mental energy was definitely wasted because I got clapped within 1 minute of attempt number 4. And sadly, my worst fear was becoming true. Attempt after attempt went by with tons of handgun ammo being wasted. On top of that, I was also losing durability on my legendary handgun because every shot takes away 1 of the 2400 durability it has. If I kept this up, I was gonna run out of gold and I was gonna run out of durability. I'm dead. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. That's it, guys. I gotta go make some money now. I'm so happy that Google exists, man. I just looked up a good gold farming technique in Palworld, and this is where we're gonna get it from. This black marketeer here drops a couple thousand gold every death, and apparently, if you log out and log back in every time you kill him, he'll respawn in the same exact spot. Let's test and see if that's the case. All right, he is dead. There's the bag of money, 5,900 gold. Okay, not bad at all. Let's log out and then log back in and see what happens. Oh, he is respawned. Okay, all right. I was dreading the gold farm, but this might be okay. I'm not too worried about that anymore. We do have to still repair our handgun, so we're gonna need to do the ingot farm regardless, but this is good. This makes a huge difference. It feels like a little bit of a glitch, but honestly, at this point, I don't care. I'm gonna abuse this as long as I can. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy either. I'm just logging in and out. All right, I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes. I have farmed just enough gold to do one last attempt. If you can notice, my handgun is pretty low in durability. It sucks, but this is the last attempt before we are forced to go back to Bushi's and farm 100 plus ingots to repair the handgun. And we started out with terrible RNG, with Shadowbeak doing this special move right out of the gate and forcing me to hide. The bad luck continued and our damage was looking bleak halfway through. And then we died to the yellow balls. We're out of gold again, we're out of durability, and we have yet to get one attempt that looks promising. The challenge is looking impossible. Not all hope is lost, as there is a very important item that I have been overlooking. I didn't really think it was gonna be possible for me to get. However, there are dungeons in this game. It's a part of the game I have not done yet. I've yet to go into one dungeon. They're located all over the map. There is one item we need that could possibly help us push the threshold of the damage, and it is the attack pendant +2, and it will increase my attack just a little bit more. And I have just died as I fall off the mountain. Talking about the attack pendant. Oh no! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can get back there, hopefully. If I can farm these dungeons, there is a chance that we can get 30% more attack. Here we go, our first dungeon. I've yet to do even one in this entire playthrough. I did a little bit of research. I wanted to make sure I'm not wasting too much time. I do know that most of them are kind of randomized, but hopefully I can figure out a way to get through them quickly. But I'll see you guys at the very end. All right, we made it. Looks like we have a Memorest here at the very end. All we have to do is kill this Alpha Pal, and that door behind him will open up, and we're gonna see 2 chests. There we go. Let's do this one first. Life pendant. There we go. We got +2. And we got a future technical manual and some gold. Okay. I guess we should go to the next dungeon. I think there's one up here, possibly. And we'll just rinse and repeat until we get an attack pendant. Here we go. Oh no, it's our second life pendant. Yeah, we did not get anything good. Oh, I didn't realize we could get 2 purple chests. Okay, well, we keep learning new things about this game that we didn't know before. If anyone ever had the question, yes, you can get 2 purple chests and will not get a rarer item. On to the next one.
Defense.
Yes, there we go. Our first one. Attack pendant +2. Yes, man. It took so long. Oh, there we go. Already 237 attack. That's crazy. All right, 16 dungeons, but we got our first attack pendant. Oh, it feels good. All right, we just need one more now. It's already been about 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. I haven't really kept count. It's been most of the day, but that is awesome. Oh, let's go, dude. We are one step closer. I feel so dumb, but I missed the recording, guys. I have my second attack pendant. We are officially at our best in slot gear going into this final challenge. We're at 281 attack. That's like 80 more than the last time we tried. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to try again on the 5th tower boss, we do not have enough durability on our handgun. So it is now time for another grind. We have to go get some ingots from Bushi's, but that's the first thing we must do before we're making any more progress. This place will never get old. There are so many ingots we need for this challenge, so much more than I thought. If Bushi did not spawn out here, there would be a 0% chance that this challenge would be possible. So shout out to the Bushis. Let's put the first stack of ingots away, 22 of them. I will see you guys when I get to 115 or whatever the number was. Okay, we have gotten all of our ingots. It took a while, but I think this is gonna be our repair. There it is. We have 2,400 shots now. Let's make sure we have everything that we need. We have our cold resistance gear. We have our musket just in case. We have plenty of arrows. We need to grab our omelets. We've got our grappling gun in the right position. The food's there. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. Let's go. While we got free damage. Oh yeah, we take this. Oh, we take this. We're on great pace. Let's get some poison damage going. We gotta dodge quick on this one. Nicely done. We got our shields back. We're on great pace right now. Let's get free damage in. I'm running into the wall. I'm running into the wall. I ran into the wall and I could not get out of the wall. What was that? But even with all of the increased damage from the attack pendants, and even with a fresh mindset going into these kills, the attempts were just so difficult. Any mistake and I was dead. If I slowed down on how fast I was attacking with the handgun, I would not be on pace to kill the bosses. 6 attempts went by with no progress at all. But then attempt number 16 happened. Keep them on the wall and seed mine has to do work. It literally just has to be seed mine. First time lasting 10 minutes, but we 100% failed. It was bad RNG. So many things went wrong there. Every single blizzard was missed. Yeah, just end it. All right, regrind. We need a little gold. We need the ingots. We have a 2.5 hour, 3 hour setback. For the third time, we are back at Bushi farming for this handgun. I'd be lying if I said that this wasn't getting a little nerve-wracking at this point. These attempts are costly, and if I don't play well, we will have to be reset every couple of attempts. But a few hours later, we had enough to repair the handgun, and just enough willpower to continue the challenge. And after a few attempts of derusting, it was now attempt number 20. We are getting bombarded with moves to start out. Holy. Our damage output is so low right now. Okay, we dodged perfectly. Let's reload while we got some time. He's gonna be near the wall, which is what we were looking for. We're just a little bit behind pace, actually, at that minute mark here. All right, let's keep our damage output, like, high, and we should be fine. We need 15 more K damage in the next 45 seconds or so. We can dodge this. Perfect. Well played, well played. All right. We are just a little bit behind pace. And that is bad news. We did it. We did it. We did it. I'm shaking, guys. I can't feel my hands. I had a terrible, terrible amount of nervousness, but we did it. When Palworld was released on January 19th of 2024 this year, I did not expect that I'd be sitting here nearly 2 months later completing the game. For some reason, the thought of hopping into a new game and immediately throwing myself at a challenge seemed fun. I did not expect to spend the next 220 plus hours and 365 in-game days working on this, but it has been an absolute blast, and the amount of patience and dedication shown was something I didn't even know I was personally able to do. From humble beginnings of learning that I couldn't make ingots on my own, to finishing on top of the final Syndicate Tower, having slayed all 43 alpha bosses, is surreal. I want to thank you all for watching, and I do have one tiny confession before we wrap things up. I have 3 registered pals in my pal deck. All right, don't yell at me. Fuddler and Toko Toko show up as caught, but it's not my fault. Very early on, I went to the cages where pals are sometimes trapped, and I freed them, not knowing that it automatically catches them. Fuddler and Toko Toko are useless for this challenge anyways, but I felt I had to get that off my chest. But everyone, thanks again for watching, and here's to our next challenge, whatever that may be.